Man, that was awesome. I'm gonna get back to Randy in a second, but what you just experienced is a taste of why he has been so important to me in my journey. Thank you to Ted. Thank you to Denise. Thank you to everyone that is a part of this committee. I know it takes an entire village to put something like this together, and it's just remarkable that this now exists. I think just celebrating people's work inspires other people to want to work harder and to create amazing worlds. And I think this is important. So the CHS Global Board, Anika, the New York City chapter leaders, I know there's a ton of volunteers here. Thank you. And to the person who, at this point in my life, embodies everything that Cornell is, Richie Petrina in the class of 2001. Guys, make some noise. Come on. Denise called me. I was on the road. I was in some random hotel room, and she told me about this. And I was kind of thrown off. And then I saw the list, and I did not feel like I belonged. I felt like kind of like a wiener in a steakhouse when I looked at me alongside some of these guys. But I think at the end of the day, we are all simply a reflection of the people that made the choice to invest in our growth. And when I think about the mentors I've had along the way and how much they've given me, I guess I do belong up here. And so I accept this today in honor of them. First, Randy, who was my first boss and about whom I would be saying nice things even if he had not just said them about me. I learned a ton from Randy, but perhaps chief on that list is the power of enthusiasm in leadership. The power of recognizing that your energy impacts those around you, not the other way around. And if you bring relentless positivity with you to work every single day, it can become infectious. And gosh, I started at Tabla after graduating from Cornell, excited to be in this industry. But when I left working for you, I was that much more excited to just relentlessly pursue the thing that we've all gathered today to celebrate. After that, my dad, next to him, I guess not after that, quite a ways before that. My dad's my best friend. He's my dad. He's my greatest mentor. I've learned everything from him. Randy talked about adversity as a terrible thing to waste. My dad's taught me about integrity, what right looks like. But the one I want to celebrate today, because I think it bears meaning for some of you who I think are in the back of the room. He gave me a paperweight when I was a kid. On it, it said, "What would you attempt to do if you knew you could not fail?" My dad has always, from at least as far back as my memory goes, believed in me and in my ability to achieve my most audacious goals. He taught me early in life that you need to dream big, to reach for the stars, but then be patient in your pursuit. He's challenged me in various intervals over the course of my career to ask myself that question, and whatever the most honest answer is, just to try to do that. Saying that far too many people, well, they're scared to say their biggest goal out loud for fear that if they do and don't achieve it, they'll let themselves and those around them down. But that if you don't have the confidence, the conviction required to dream really, really big, it's unlikely your biggest dreams will ever come true. Then I had Danny Meyer, who taught me about the power of language, about the nobility of caring for your people such that they have the capacity to care for others. I had Drew Nearprint as a mentor who showed me what it looks like to work a dining room. So many people. And then I had my experience at Cornell, which wasn't just the people, whether it was Giuseppe or Bruce Tracy or Dave Sherwin or many, many more professors, Norca, so many people who taught me so much. But the place, every single day at Statler High, just feeling like I was one of the cool kids, was something to pursue. And I think hospitality is about giving people a sense of belonging. There, I always felt I belonged. But perhaps most importantly, honestly, it was my classmates, because they were the group in whom I found my first tribe. I think you can do amazing things if it never stops being fun. And whether it was TCAB or guest chefs or a lot of the other classes, we got to play real life. We got to play the game of restaurant, and every single time we got to do it together, it was the most fun thing ever. See, I think people come into your life and they inspire you, they motivate you, and every time someone does, they are going to do one of two things. They're going to build your fire to become even bigger, or they're going to extinguish it a little bit. And I've been lucky that I grew up loving this industry, but every single person from Randy to my dad to Danny to Drew to all of the people that I went to school with and I am still so close with today, just built it into a raging bonfire. Because I stand here today loving what we do even more than I did the day I fell in love with it. This beautiful opportunity, perhaps even responsibility we all have to create our own little magical worlds in a world desperately in need of more magic. I think there's some current students here, right? Can you guys make some noise? Just clap your hands if you're a current student. Okay. So as in Ithaca, you were sitting in the back of the classroom. Okay, everyone's going to say something trite like, hey, these are the best days of your life, don't take them for granted. It's true. They're really awesome days, although they get better and better and better, I believe. What I will say is, when I talk about Randy, your energy impacts those around you, not the other way around. Every one of you has an outsized and asymmetrical role in influencing what everyone else's experience up there is going to be. And I think it's a beautiful thing to recognize how much power you have to take something that's definitively going to be special, but through your individual investments into the people sitting around you right now, make it profoundly extraordinary. I'll also leave you with my dad's paperweight. You right now can literally accomplish whatever you want if you set your mind to it, if you're willing to dream big and to be patient in your pursuit of those dreams. And well, from a bunch of people who are perhaps on the other side of their careers, it's pretty cool to see you here on the side that you're on. So, can't wait to see what you all do. This is cool. I'm honored. Thank you, guys.